Welcome to the channel. My name's O'Brien. I help people awaken their consciousness and expand their unlimited minds. Today on the show, we are going to be talking about the love bubble meditation. Everybody's been asking me about this for a long time, and I haven't done it now because I've quite frankly just been busy, and people are kicking me in the head to do it, so now I'm doing it. What the love bubble meditation is, I'm going to get into that in a second, but when I talk about it, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the science behind it, just to give you more understanding so you get greater meaning of what it is in and of itself. But I'm not going to go into the full explanation because that's a longer episode, which we're going to do separately, a separate science show on the love bubble meditation. This is about the love bubble meditation. Now, the love bubble meditation is a meditation that allows you to harness the energy centers in your body in such a way that you increase the electromagnetic field of your body to send it out to others, people you care about, people across the planet, even loved ones, even strangers, simply by thinking about them. Now, how does that work? Some bases of that I'll tell you about right now. There's a guy by the name of Winfried Otto Schumann. Now, this is a long time ago. Schumann studied the aspects of the resonances of the Earth ionosphere wave guide system. Yes, that's a mouthful. Simply put, there's resonances that vibrate between the Earth's surface, this is the Earth, and the ionosphere, which is around the Earth. Now, what happens is when frequencies from the electromagnetic field of the Earth, created by lightning, created by the polarity of the poles, resonances bounce around this system. Now, this is how what they used to call ham radios work. You could have a radio in, say, this is New York, okay? This is New York over here. Just with the radio, you could talk to somebody all the way on the other side of the planet over here, say, I don't know, Germany, France, even China, because these signals go out into the in between the space, a cavern or chasm, if you will, between the Earth and the ionosphere, and it bounces around the Earth, and it hits another spot where they have a radio that can tune into the same frequency and pick it up. So the Earth and the ionosphere work in a relationship, whereas the ionosphere acts as a mirror and bounces the signals back right to Earth. Now, why is that important, you said, the human resonance and the ionosphere? Because we are bioelectromagnetic beings. Through certain types of meditation, we can increase the electromagnetic field around our bodies. Now, the heart has a magnetic field hundreds and hundreds of times stronger than that of the brain. And we measure the brain with brainwave EKGs we put on our head and measure it. They can now measure the the heart's magnetic field many meters away from you without even touching you. And they found out that if you have what's called heart-brain coherence, your heart and brain working in sync, it increases this field. So now back to the meditation. The meditation is an aspect of ourselves. If we can increase our electromagnetic field, we can put that same positive vibration we feel within us, expand it outside of us, and by thinking about the person we want to think about, project it onto them. Now I'm going to get into the meditation itself. Put this down over here. So, okay, now you can do this standing up, sitting down, lying down. I prefer to do it lying down. Now, before we get into it, you should know that to see the optimum effects of this, you should do it for at least 21 days. Now, here's the cool part. I would even suggest doing it on somebody you don't tell them that you're doing it for. You're sending them positive vibrations, literally, but don't tell them, and see how it changes or affects them. I've done it personally many times with people who don't believe meditation, who've been going through a bad situation in their life, and nothing changes within their life in their situation, except for the fact that I'm doing this meditation on the daily, day and night, and they start to behave in a way that shows that it is indeed having an effect on them, a non-believer. So I prefer to do it lying down. So if you lay down on your bed or on your sofa or whatever you want to do, you just lay down. So now take a few deep breaths to center yourself and to just calm yourself down, and know that you are doing this and know why you're doing this. So now you lay down and you imagine energy flowing starting at your feet, and it's around your feet, the circumference of both your feet together. It's circling around there, and it slowly begins to move up past your ankles, up through your shins, into your knees, into your thighs, and then up into the first energy center. Now, the first energy center is located around the sexual glands and the perineum, which sits at the base of your pelvis. So the spot you use for going to the bathroom, front and back elimination, right in there. So that's the first energy center. Now, why is that important to know? Well, usually a lot of our energy is trapped in the first three energy centers. So I'm going to get into that too and the science of it. I'm going to get back to the meditation now. So you take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, you imagine the energy right there in that first energy center. Place your awareness there. Where goes our thoughts and our awareness, so goes our energy. So you place it there, and you first imagine the space around that energy center, within that energy center in your body. And now you focus on that spot. Close your eyes and focus on that spot. And now imagine the energy around that center, around your body, the space around your body. You feel the energy flow in and around your body. Now, once you do that for a few moments, you just relax and breathe in and out of that center as if your breath was coming in and out of that spot. After you do that for a minute or two, you place your awareness, you pull it up to the second energy center, which is located about 2 inches or so below the navel. And you repeat the same process. You breathe in and out of the center and imagine the space, focus on the space, the empty space around this energy center within your body. Now, it's important to place our awareness there, because where our awareness goes, so goes our energy. And now imagine it once again outside your body, around your body, surrounding your body. You breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You are priming the energy and moving it from one energy center to another, loosening it up. Now you do that for a few minutes too. Just breathe in, breathe out, relax. It doesn't have to be for an exact set of time. When I was first doing this years ago, it took me a longer time to get settled and centered there and quiet my mind, but now it's easier with practice, so keep it up and you'll get it. Now you breathe in and breathe out, and imagine and feel the energy expanding around your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And now we move to the third energy center, which is at your sternum or below the rib cage. And you repeat the process. You imagine the energy in that center. You breathe in and out of that center. You expand it. Focus on the space around that center within your body. And then do the same thing from that center. Imagine it emanating out of that center around your body in that center. And we do that for a few moments. Now we come to one of the most important energy centers within this meditation, the fourth center, or the heart center. Once we breathe in and out of this center, that helps to create what's called heart coherence, meaning our hearts start to act and behave in a smooth rhythmic pattern, which changes everything. It increases the electromagnetic field. It creates heart and brain coherence, which also helps to increase your electromagnetic field. And at this point, I want you to imagine this energy center opening up like a blooming flower. You feel it inside of you opening up. All the other energy has moved up into this center. This is the center of creation and love. So it's important that we really focus more time on this center. And once again, imagine it blooming and opening up from this center. and energy and the space around this center within your body. Focus on this center. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. After you do that a bunch of times, you imagine that energy expanding outside of your body in that center. And you do that a few times, and then you feel the energy around your body expanding like a bubble, hence the name love bubble. Now that you have that energy in you, you picture the person you want to send the love bubble to. It could be somebody in need, somebody who has health problems, financial problems, worry, stress, anxiety, whatever it is, or just you want to send them love that you're thinking of them. Why it's important just to send love, it's so you won't get caught up into the minute details of, oh, they need money, they need this, they need health. You can do that later, and I will give you a meditation that expands on this for that. But I find that when you're starting out, it's easier and it helps them immensely more if you just focus on love and not the problems. You don't get caught up in, once again, the details. So you imagine that person as you wish them to be. So imagine them smiling and happy and healthy and joyful. Now you get this image in your mind and in your heart. So the thought sends the energy out and the feeling draws the event back. So you have to feel it. The thought is the thought of that person. And you have a focused intention, and the intention is love. So you have to have the emotional aspect as well as the mental aspect. So you hold them in that thought. Now you project that bubble out. It doesn't matter where they are on Earth, just like we talked about here. And we're going to get into the quantum science aspect of that in the other video as well, which is going to deal with quantum entanglement. But that's another story. So once you have that love bubble, you send it out to them. And you just imagine right in front of you, and the bubble just surrounds them and bathes them in love. And you hold them in your heart. And you breathe in and breathe out. And all the time, you imagine the energy flowing from that first energy center into the second energy center, into the third, and into the fourth as a wave. So when you think about them, imagine a wave of energy coming up, building up each energy center. It comes through up into the heart energy center. Then you imagine it expanding out from here. So it's like a wave function. It goes like this: first, second, third, fourth, and expand out into the love bubble. You hold them in that bubble. It's important to hold them and see them smiling and happy. Breathe in and breathe out, and just feel the energy flow into them and around them. And that's all you have to do. And repeat this. I do it in the morning and do it at night, but it's important to do it for 21 days, because even neurologically, to see a change within ourselves, it takes our brains 21 days to pick up, say, a new habit or new neurons and new synapses of what we're trying to do. So that just helps us to gather that information, to build on the electromagnetic field that is around us, to send it to them. So at least 21 days do this. And it works even better if you do not tell the person that you're doing it, and just see how they act. See if anything changes, even without any external changes within their lives. Like if they didn't get money, they didn't win the lottery, they didn't get whatever. But you've been sending them a love bubble and you see a change. And keep doing it. And the great thing about the love bubble meditation is it's a meditation to help those you care about or strangers, but it also helps you because you're freeing up the energy of those lower 3 energy centers into your heart. And as you do that, you move into what? Creation and love. You're sending out love, which means you are no longer living, at least for that time, by the emotions of survival. When we live by the emotions of survival, we become materialist. I need more money. I got to find this. I got to get that. But when we're in the state of creation, we're out of the state of survival. And it's been shown now, if you can stay out of the state of survival and move into the state of creation through meditation, 3 times a day, only 10 minutes a day, in 4 days, they have scientifically proven that it increases your immune system by 50%. It affects the IgA, immunoglobulin 1, which is our best defense against the flu, viruses, everything, which is in ourselves. It's like a flu shot within us. But because of the survival emotions, we don't reach that. So that's how this love bubble meditation is also beneficial to you. So it's awesome. You get the benefits of that, and the people you're sending to get the benefits of the love that you're sending. So keep it up. Keep trying and focusing on it, and let me know what happens in the comments. And please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be bringing you awesome new shows now. It's the new year on a continuous basis and consistent basis. So thanks for watching. As always, I wish you peace, love, and high vibrations.